Assalamualaikum and a very good day towards Mr. you and friends. We are from group number 7 and will be presenting our group project for Bkafk 10238 Group N, which is about annual report comparison between Sansira Berhad and High Tech Berhad, which ended December 2023. Group member consists of Rosella Lucy, number matrix 304602, Ambarasi anak perempuan tanduk 7 304656, Sulaiman Rani binti Mat Ghazali 304872, Nur Yakin binti Muhammad Nasir 305206, and last but not least, Nur Rafiah binti Muhammad Rodi 305272.
Moving on to next slide, I would like to talk about High-Tech Padu Berhad Company. High-Tech Padu Berhad Company is an information and communication technology company based in Malaysia. In 2023, they focus on expanding their role as a provider of digital technology services by developing and offering innovative digital products. Among the activities they undertook to enhance their role were smart solutions, including the eKYC that stands for Know Your Customer, educational portals, payment gateways, and smart parking system. They also expanded their customer base and diversified their offerings by emphasizing the adoption of new technologies. They also broadening its customer base to enhance market presence. For next slide, I would like to talk about High-Tech Padu Berhad ratios. For current ratios, it showing that current asset over by current liabilities, we got 1.05, indicate that this company has 1 ringgit 0.05 cents of asset for every 1 ringgit liabilities, that indicating this company has enough resources to cover short-term debt. Next, for quick ratios, it showing that quick asset over by current liabilities, we got 1.04, indicate that this company has 1 ringgit 0.04 cent of quick ratios for every 1 ringgit current liabilities. This means it has enough liquid assets to cover its current liabilities without relying on selling inventory. Next, I would like to talk about High-Tech Padu Berhad in total asset turnover. For these ratios, it shows that net sales over by average total assets that we got 0.76. This indicates that High-Tech Padu Berhad has generates 76 cents in revenue for every 1 ringgit invested in total assets. This indicates this company using asset moderately well, but they could improve efficiency to generate more revenue from the resources. Next, for ratio of account receivable turnover, it shows that net sales over by average trade receivables, it shows that 7.5, indicate that this company has collect receivables 7.5 times in a year. It shows that credit and collecting policies are effective, which means it's showing a good cash flow management in this company.
Hi, my name is Rosella Lisi and my matrix numbers is 304602. So I will explain about activity ratio for High-Tech Padu Berhad, which is profit margin on sales and return on common shareholders' equity. The formula for profit margin on sales is net income over net sales. The net income is 7168 divided by 277862. The answer is 2.58. So from the answer, we can indicate that for every 1 ringgit of sales, the company retains 2.58 as profit after covering all expenses. Next, the formula of return on common shareholders' equity is net income minus preferred dividends over average common shareholders' equity. The net income is 7168,000 divided by 84,801,000. For the answer is 8.45%. From the answer, we can indicate that this company generates 8.45 of net income for every 1 ringgit of common shareholders' equity. Next is debt to asset ratio. The formula is total liabilities over total assets. The total liabilities is 218 918 over 433044. The answer is 0.51. From the answer, we can indicate that 51% of its assets are financed through liabilities. Next is debt to equity ratio. The formula is total debt over total shareholder equity. Total debt is 218,918 over 84,801. The answer is 2.58. From the answer, we can indicate that High-Tech Padu Berhad's debt to equity ratio is 2.58, meaning it has RM2.58 in debt for every RM1 of shareholder equity.
Okay. Hello, my name is Anbarisi, Doctor of Thomas Silvan. So my metric number is 304656. So today I want to explain about the company that Sun Surya. So Sun Surya Berhad is one of the property developers in Malaysia. Sun Surya engaged in development of residential, commercial and mixed-use properties. Additionally, one of the Sun Surya business activities is construction and project management. They are ensured quality development and timely completion by handling construction and managing projects. Furthermore, Sun Surya also involved in the property investment aiming to generate recurring income throughout rental activities and property management.
Hi and very good morning to Mr. Tan Chiyu and fellow friends. My name is Lekan Ali Binti Ghazali and my number matrix is 304872. Today I will talk about liquidity ratio from Sun Surya Berhad. The first one is current ratio. The formula for current ratio is current assets over current liabilities. For Sun Surya Berhad, the current assets is 1242034, which divide with 560,062, which we have the answer is 2.21 times. Sun Surya Berhad has 2.21 ringgit current assets for every 1 ringgit current liabilities. For quick ratio, the formula is quick assets over current liabilities. So for this one, the formula is current assets minus inventory and minus deferred expense over with current liabilities. So the answer will be 1.373, which means Sun Surya Berhad has 1 ringgit 37 cents of quick assets for every 1 ringgit current liabilities. It means Sun Surya Berhad has a reasonable short-term solvency because it has the ability to cover current and quick assets. Equity ratio in Sun Surya Berhad, we will have total assets and turnover, which the formula is net sales over average total assets. For average total assets, we will pass for total asset for 2022 and 2023 divided by 2. So for this one, we have the answer is 0.304 times for the ratio. So this one, it indicates that Sun Surya has generated 30 cents in revenue for every 1 ringgit invested in total assets. For the number 2 is account receivable turnover, which the formula is net sales over average trade receivable, which the answer we receive is 7.729 times. This indicates that every receivable is collected for 7.729 times in a year. For total asset turnover is low, which indicates that there is a potential in underperformance in utilizing the assets. For account receivable turnover is very strong, which indicates that the company has good credit policies and effective in collecting cash. That's all for me.
Hello, my name is Anbarasi, Doctor of Thomas Silvan. So here I want to talk about profitable radiator. The formula for profitable radiator is net income divided by net sale. So here the profitable radiator that get for Sun Surya Berhad is 6.0. That means Sun Surya retained 6.0 cent for every RM1 ringgit of sale. This say that better than high-tech, reflecting more efficient cost management, better pricing strategy, or higher margin product or service mix. Sun Surya is the more profitable in terms of converting revenue into net income. We talk about return on common shareholder equity. The formula are net income minus by dividends divided by average common shareholder equity. I wish to talk about Sun Surya Berhad. So the return on common shareholder equity for Sansuriya Berhad is 1.24. That means Sansuriya generate only 1.24 cent of net income per RM1 of equity. So now I want to explain about leverage ratio. So here we leverage ratio we divide to two portions, that debit to asset ratio then debit to equity ratio. So debit to asset ratio formula are total liability divided by total asset. So the answer is get that 0.0509, and debit to equity ratio. So the formula are total debits divided by total shareholder equity. The answer is get that 0.104.
My name is Tenaga Masjid, reference number 305206. Today I will discuss about the ratio comparison between Bkafk company and Sansuriya company. First, we have current ratio. Current ratio is liquidity ratio that measure a company's ability to pay short-term obligation or those due within 1 year. The data shown that Sansuriya current ratio is 2.21%, as a much higher than Bkafk company that only 1.056%. That means Sansuriya company is in a stronger position to cover short-term liabilities with its current. Next, we have quick ratio. Sansuriya quick ratio is 1.373%, higher than Bkafk company, which is only 1.040%. The quick ratio evaluates a company's ability to pay its current obligation using liquid assets. That means Sansuriya has better liquidity to pay off immediately their liabilities without relying on inventory. Next, we also have total asset inventory. Bkafk has a higher total asset turnover than Sansuriya company. Total asset inventory for Bkafk company is 0.764%, while Sansuriya company is 0.304%. It shows that Bkafk company use their assets efficiently to generate sales. Meanwhile, for Sansuriya company, the data show that their assets are not producing as much revenue. After that, we also have debt to asset ratio. The data show that Bkafk's ratio is only 0.51%, showing minimal reliance on debt, whereas Sansuriya has a very high debt to asset ratio at 50.09%. This is mean half of the assets are financed through debt. We also have debt to equity ratio. Sansuriya debt to equity ratio of 103.99% is high compared to Bkafk that only has 2.58%. This shows that Sansuriya relies heavily on the funds they borrow to finance its operation, while Bkafk has much lower financial leverage. Now, account receivable turnover. Account receivable turnover is a measure to show how efficiently a company in collecting receivable from its client. Both companies are performed well here, but Sansuriya is better at collecting payments from customers with a receivable turnover of 7.729% compared to Bkafk is 7.95%. Sansuriya. We also have profit margin on sales. Sansuriya significantly outperforms Bkafk in profitability. With a profit margin of 6.0%, Sansuriya generates more profit or sales compared to Bkafk 2.58%. Lastly, we have return on common shareholder equity. With an 8.45% return on equity, Bkafk delivers a better return for its shareholder compared to Sansuriya, much lower, 1.24%.
For the last part, I will talk about suggestion. The first is Bkafk company can improve their current performance by focusing on increasing profitability and liquidity. They can increase their liquidity and profitability by improve cash flow and reduce overhead. To improve their current ratio and quick ratio, they need better cash flow management. Next suggestion, for Sansuriya company, they should focus on strengthening marketing strategies optimizing asset usage by selling underused resources, and exploring new markets to increase their revenue. They can also improve inventory management or improve cash flow. Next, Sansuria's profit margin and strong liquidity ratios are strengths. However, they should also consider investing excess cash into growth opportunities to earn higher returns. The last suggestion for both companies, they need to invest in technology. This is because better digital tools can give benefits for them. For example, it can increase their productivity, reduce costs, and can identify new opportunities. They also need to strengthen their customer relationships because this can help boost sales, improve cash flow, and make the collection period for accounts receivable shorter. By focusing on this, they can improve their financial and position themselves for sustainable growth.